Great morning, world. How y'all feeling this morning? Just gonna chop it up for a little bit. I'm about to go get a haircut. Listen, man. As I was doing my morning reading, right? It's so crazy, man. I think about so much now, and just all the things that I kind of really, been through, or as coming up. And this morning, my chapters, were speaking about failures and how you need to your best experience. Your experiences are your best teachers, and you want to get out there and fail because within failing you'll learn is a part of the process of success, rather, and you'll learn a lot from it. It will help you become successful. It's not, I used to think that it was just one thing that would get me, being successful. As I'm looking at my family, as I'm looking at, different people that I had that inspired me, or I wanted to be like, or all of these things from the time that I had my first job at 17, 18. I had my first job at ShopRite up in Bedford Hills. But from that point on, I always wanted more. So I always set out a plan. That's just from watching my uncles and them, to just how they dressed, to just the little things. I always just picked up things, you know what I'm saying? And I always was like, there's always that one thing, if you make this amount, you're successful. If you do this, you're successful. And not until I've done a lot of things, but I failed forward during a lot of things. I had a lot of lessons. Don't get me wrong, I made a good amount of dollars, but the money was never it. That didn't fulfill me. I thought that making money would make me happy. It made me happy for a second. But when it was all said and done, when the fun was over, I was the person that didn't really want the party to stop, or didn't really. So I just put out. I made sure everybody else was enjoying so that I can enjoy. But I say all of that to say, and these are just through my journeys, and you guys will get a lot of this in my book coming. But every day, you got to continue to keep pushing. You got to, in all aspects of your life, not just amount of money, not just working out, not just reading. Every day, you got to continuously push and strive. And that's what I'm learning now. Like, I'm like, damn, all right, well, you did this, you did that. Okay, like, no. And one thing Stedman said today in my, in the book that I'm reading, which is You Can Make It Happen, Stedman Graham, he said, you can, it's like going on the road. Life is like going on the road and getting to that hotel, which at this time it was the whatever hotel it was, and pretty much it got the pool, it got the movies, you got everything you need, breakfast, big bed, everything. And you eventually you don't want to move from that place. That's your comfort zone. But eventually you're going to have to move and get back on the road to head to your destination. And one thing I can say about myself is that I've always been a risk taker. I've always been a sponge. Sometimes I've been the smartest person in my room, not realizing that. And sometimes I've, dumb myself down to deal with others. And I'm realizing that, they say like it's lonely on that journey, to success. I mean, to an extent it is. In a process it is. But what hit me the most during this time right now is it doesn't really matter about who's there with you, who's not with you. Only thing that matters is you. You are the only person that matters. You decide how you want to live. You decide how you don't want to live. You decide what you want in your life, what you don't want in your life. Nobody else can fit those shoes that God gave you. You understand me? And when I say that, meaning your trials and tribulations that you're going through or go through or been through, He gave those to you for reasons. So on this Sunday, I just say double down and bet on yourself, and understand that it ain't no amount of money. It ain't no. Every day you gotta continue to play chess. Every day you gotta continue to play chess. Dude told me it gotta be good to you and for you. Two things, good to you and for you. Peace and blessings, man.